Well, Christmas just came early for phone fans and tech geeks, with Apple unveiling its latest iPhones and gadgets this morning.
Today, tech expert Trevor Long was at the launch and he has the lowdown for you. Good morning to you, Trevor. More iPhones announced than ever before this year.
Yeah, Lise, the first time ever Apple's announced 3 phones at one event. So 2 of them are kind of incremental upgrades from last year. The iPhone 8 and 8 Plus have a glass back, but apart from that, they look very similar. But the real story is the 10th anniversary iPhone. This event was held at Steve Jobs Theatre, the man who inspired this whole smartphone era, essentially. And this iPhone 10 will be a standout device for 2017, not just from Apple, but in smartphones overall.
OK, run through the features then.
Yeah, look, all 3 devices have wireless charging. They have a glass back, so you can now place the phone down on a wireless charging mat on your bedside table or at a cafe. No need for cables. It'll automatically start charging. That's exceptional. But on the iPhone 10, the standout feature is the screen. It goes from top to bottom of the device. There is nothing but screen on the front of this thing, including no home button. So no button to press, no fingerprint scanner to unlock your phone. In fact, all the fingerprint identification has been replaced with 3D facial recognition. So you'll be able to look at your phone to unlock it, but also look at your phone to make payments. And if you want to have a bit of fun with it, it can see all of your facial expressions, Karl. So you could send emojis. You could be, say, a unicorn or a cat, and record a video so the cat is speaking like you, but all of your facial recognition. You'll start to see a few of those circulating around the internet later this year.
So they're saying if you grow a beard, you wear a hat, you do anything that slightly alters your appearance, it won't be a problem. But have they addressed issues like identical twins, or, as Karl pointed out earlier this morning, if
I've had a facelift?
If Karl's had a facelift?
Yeah, look, the facelift might be an issue, but identical twins, it's interesting. I've spoken to facial recognition experts who say that even though identical twins have the same DNA, there are just tiniest differences in their face, and this thing uses such detailed recognition that it could well beat that, and so you'll be able to have a different login for each person. We'll have to test it and see how all those things work. Dark sunglasses, for example, could be a problem.
Okay.
What if you had a picture of, say, if I had Lisa's phone, I had a picture of not Lisa's phone, but I had a picture of Lisa like that, and then I showed Lisa's phone that picture. It wouldn't.
It won't work.
Yeah.
So the difference is that's photo recognition. It's not 3D. This thing's actually kind of sending out little dots on a dot projector to actually see your face in greater detail than we've ever seen it before, and that's how it's doing this high-end facial recognition.
Okay, so like
Again, we haven't tested it, but I've seen people demonstrate it today, and it was pretty phenomenal.
All right. Now, the special 10th anniversary phone isn't going to come cheap.
Nope. Most expensive iPhone ever, Lise. $1,579 for the entry level.
Ouch.
$1,829 for the most expensive one. So it's going to require deep pockets. The standard iPhone 8 will be $1,079, which is slightly cheaper than last year.
And when will we see it in Australia?
So the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus will be available to pre-order this Friday, available in stores next Friday, but the 10th anniversary iPhone 10 won't be available until November the 3rd in stores. But all around the world, Australia's getting them at the same time.
And just on that pricing issue, Trevor, people are saying that we're going to pay more than in other countries. Why is that?
It always looks that way, but Lisa, unfortunately in America they advertise the price without sales tax, and in Australia we advertise it with sales tax. So you take the taxes out, you do the conversion. It's actually very close. I did it earlier. It might be $50 at worst difference.
Okay.
So is it worth it, do you think?
I do. I mean, Karl, it looks amazing. The screen is OLED. It's a very, very impressive looking phone. It's going to be the one everyone wants, but I'm not sure everyone's got the deep pocket. So it will be that exclusive iPhone, I think, certainly for the first 6 months. And stocks will probably be quite limited too.
Is that the Balti Bridge behind you, or are you somewhere exotic?
No, that's the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge, Karl. Come on, mate. It's just over there.
Oh, I thought you weren't travelling anymore.
Not really.
Anyway.
No, it ends this week. This is the last trip, I promise.
Yeah, right.
Marco Polo
I'm coming
of
home, kids.
technology.
Thank you, Trevor.